Luna, get out of there.
Luna, get out of there. She's all right. She's all right. We've been on. This is live.
We are live. We are 11 seconds in. American Whiskey Experience. Sitting
recording?
outside. We are recording.
Good. Not bad. Not bad.
You know,
Nice day.
I love recording outside. However,
Right.
this is the second time we are attempting to record outside, and there's thunderstorms coming around.
I know, right?
We cleared out for a second, then we started some rumbling, so we're underneath the overhang
Yeah.
in the backyard here. American Whiskey Experience.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, Pete. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well.
American Whiskey Experience, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow.
Rate us.
Tell some friends to follow, like, and subscribe.
Force them to if you have to.
And if they...
Searching for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube on the App Store.
Jeez, that they're monitoring
Was that
everything we do.
your phone that
That was
just...
your watch.
That was my watch.
They are watching us. The man is
Whoa.
watching us. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy technology.
Man.
Stalking you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God.
Right?
That's terrible. All right, well...
So what do we got
we're
here?
just going to drink our
We're going to drink.
ways
We-
of technology.
So what we have here is
We're going to do a foolproof.
a cool pick from Beverage King in Norwalk.
Yeah.
And not the first pick we've had for them. We've obviously
No.
big fans of theirs, so this is...
Not a bad pick yet.
No,
I'll
right?
tell you, not a bad pick
Pretty good
yet.
streak. Pretty good
Bev
streak.
King, Norwalk.
So 1792 full-proof bourbon. Again, pick from Beverage King in Norwalk. This is from Barton Distillery, and this was released back in April.
Yeah.
So a few months back.
Opened on 6/16/23.
Yep. Proof on this is 125 proof. Not an age statement on these, but I think they're usually between 6 and 8.
Yeah, 6 and 8.5, I think. Is probably we've
And
read
the mash bill on these also undisclosed. I believe pretty high corn on these.
Yeah.
As well, and price point on this was $50, which you can't beat it.
It's a good
I mean,
price.
without even drinking it now, I've had it obviously, but
Yeah.
$50 for this is a steal.
It is.
Yeah. And Harsh is great about that. Bev King is awesome about like making affordable bottles with a lot of the barrel picks, which we really appreciate.
Yeah,
Obviously.
and it's great to see that because you go other places and just a regular foolproof bottle, not a store pick, is $80, $100
Yeah,
sometimes.
no, and it does a good job about like making that available to everybody.
Yep.
Kind of a first come first served basis, which is nice.
Build your clientele with great pricing,
Absolutely.
great store picks. He's got a great palate. He does.
Good selection there too.
Yeah. Not even just for the what we like is the rum and whiskeys, rye,
Tequilas.
whatever. But they have great tequilas there too. He's got a selection of
A lot of
everything.
scotch.
Yeah, a lot of scotch. Yeah.
I feel like that.
We had a scotch there. It wasn't so bad though.
Yeah, scotch there was pretty decent. Pretty decent.
So, foolproof 1792. No age statement, but again, we know it's 125 proof. That's the proof that goes into the barrel, and it stays that way, and it comes out that way.
It is.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
And a great color too.
Yeah, like
If I was Mike, I would say this is what is it? R2D2 color, is that
R2D2.
right? He's got like
C3PO,
a
whatever,
letter graft or something.
I don't know. Color scale.
I think he designed that scale himself.
He makes
I
it
think.
up. He
Yeah,
makes it up.
that's cool though. Oh, I love the nose on this.
Me too. So just off the hop for me, not usually when I have a full proof, it is definitely more ethanol.
There's a little bit, but not
But
much.
it's not like and the majority of other bottles we've had full proof, they've always been more ethanol. This is really not.
So, I agree. There's a lot of full proofs that we've had that you open up and boom, it's boozy. It kicks. And again, this was open not even a month.
Yeah.
It's been open a month, roughly. But even off the crack, it wasn't that boozy
No, I
ethanol
agree.
that hits you, and you're like, sometimes that could put you off, especially if you're a newbie drinking or, So this one definitely does not have that. Tons of candiness fruit to me.
Fruity candy.
So
Like
that cherry.
even like the little cinnamon.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely fruity.
Yeah, I get that powdered cherry candy.
Like the fun dip kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sticks. You remember those?
Fun dip.
Fun dips.
Dip.
Well, the
Fun
sticks. Is it fun dip? Fun dip's the one you stick
Oh,
in.
yeah.
The powder sticks. They
What,
come.
swizzle sticks,
yeah.
something like that, or
I forget what they're
something? I don't
called,
know
but
what they're
you get that sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
Love
Candy
sugar.
and sugar. Well,
It's a great nose.
sweet nose.
It tickles the nose.
I gotta take a sip.
Here you go.
Sorry.
Cheers.
I can't do it too long. Hard for me to do that.
Mm. I didn't even spin it though. See, the nose is definitely different than the palate and the finish. For me, that's now you. For me, now you know you're drinking 125 proof, but it's a nice, balanced, mellow 125. It's not overly hot. It's not overly boozy. It's not all ethanol.
Initially, for me, a lot of warm.
Yeah. It's big one.
Big Kentucky hug, but the oiliness definitely fills my whole palate. So those flavors just kind of coat the inside of your mouth and your tongue. But again, still a lot of red fruit. Definitely some nice spice, but not overly spiced.
Yeah.
I think obviously with the first sip you definitely get it's higher proof for sure.
See, I get like if I was gonna dip like a whole bunch of raisins in booze, I'm getting that mix of that boozy and raisin-ness mix, like a tiramisu cake or something like that.
Interesting.
You know, like a tiramisu cake that has liquor in it, right? You put liquor
Yeah,
in it, yeah, right?
You do.
Yeah.
For me, mid palate is
And I like that.
some of the kind of standard bourbon profile notes, a little vanilla, a little caramel, even a little sweet honey, but then in the transition to
Just honey there, vanilla.
but the transition to that spice in the back end of the palate is what I really like about these typically.
It takes over
It does, and it's not overly spiced where it's hot and dominant.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
But all those flavors kind of blend together really well, like the flavors of mid palate to the finish, and then they linger.
It's great. Love it. Yeah, you know, I was so turned off with Full Proof.
Yeah, I remember that it was a couple years back.
Yeah.
I think you really.
It was a store pick.
You had a bottle. I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, whatever it was.
Terrible.
It wasn't good.
No, I'm not even gonna say who it was from.
No, and
it was a store pick.
And I think you had it. You had it for a number of years.
I let it sit forever.
Yeah.
The only time I let it, someone drink it was when Brandon came over. Hey, Brandon, you want to try this?
Well, sure. All right.
yeah, he liked it.
No, and I tried
He
it.
likes it.
And I had tried it, and I didn't like it either.
Uh-huh.
And then we had. Oh, I think we had one from Wines and More in Milford, and that was really
Very good.
Very good.
We had one from Green's Farms as well.
Yeah.
It was good. We had one from somewhere else.
There was a handful.
Worldwide. Oh, Worldwide was delicious. That was last year.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the better ones I've ever had.
Yeah.
I think this one's right up there with it.
Really good.
I don't like the corks though. It's a real cork, but they always break for me. So I'm hoping that this one doesn't. I guess I gotta drink it more. Maybe that's what it is.
Oh well.
Oh well. Shoot.
No,
I do. I like it. You know, for me, again, I think the nose is superb. It's got a lot of that sugar sweetness to it. That dried fruit, sweet fruit. A little bit of dark fruit actually as well in there. Then the palate.
Palate to me is just
It
is just
brings some of that in there, but again, I'm getting more of that tiramisu type flavor to it. Like almost like if I was gonna
like that creaminess of the tiramisu. Like,
yeah, a little bit, and sweetness too. But also that booziness, like that. So it reminds me of like if you take like you spike like a cantaloupe or watermelon with some grain alcohol or some booze in there, and then you eat the fruit afterwards. I'm getting a little bit of that.
Okay.
You know, like you let it sit.
So a touch of like ethanol with the sweet flavor.
Yeah, you know, even like a sangria, you take all the fruit and then you eat the fruit, you get a little bit of that, alcohol and fruit mixed in there, and it brings this like nice little flavor
But
to it.
But you're not saying it's boozy.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So boozy is I did say boozy, but it's the wrong term for me to say.
No, because I don't. I mean,
because it's not boozy. It's not.
Because even at 125, to me, this doesn't drink like 125. Right. Like obviously, your initial pour, you get a little Kentucky Hog. You definitely tell the proof on it. But it doesn't drink. To me, it drinks more like a 110.
I think it drinks at 125,
so
but I don't think it drinks at a hard 125. You know, there's stuff that we drink that's over 117, and you're just like, wow, that tastes. Yeah, that's a little harsh.
I think because of the spice on the back end, being kind of a mellow spice blend. I mean, you get a little clove, a little cinnamon.
Yeah.
All those things are there, and then to me, they really mesh well with the mid palate, and then like it all kind of lingers around together. like it's just a total just flavor.
What about some peanut in there at the finish?
Not for me.
I got a little peanut at the finish, right at the end. And I think that's where I get some of the oiliness from. Because the oiliness for me is at the end.
No, I think that for me,
For you, it's in the middle, right?
It's all the way through. The end.
It's definitely bold. It's got some bold flavor.
Bold and rich, definitely
Yeah.
rich.
I think bold and rich is probably a good way to explain. If you were gonna say what this, it's very bold and rich, and then you guys figure it out from there. But I think that's a good.
I like the way the
Good
flavors
definition.
all come together at the end of this. Like it's not like choppy. If that makes sense to you. Like, because sometimes you get like really defined lines between.
I spun it around a little bit.
Oh, the spin makes a difference.
It did. It really did.
Change the proof.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it changed the proof. I think because it came in at 125. It's going to leave at 125.
There you go. It goes down to 125.
Yeah, it goes down as 120.
Yeah.
But
and
this was his first foolproof or first 1792 pick. I think, right? I think it might have been. I thought he said this was his first 1792 pick.
I'm not 100% sure. I thought there was one before that. Like,
it would have been what? It would have been a small batch, maybe. He wasn't a sweet wheat. I've never seen a sweet.
No,
Well, I've seen a sweet wheat.
I don't
pick
remember.
before,
I don't know why. I think there was one more,
but I don't know.
but I'm not sure. But
I think you should spin it around.
this
Whatever.
is really good. The thing that that stands out for me is how well it's blended and how the flavors are individualistic, but they kind of blend together at the end. They kind of all kind of mesh together. That's very unique. I think in most of the other full proofs I've had,
Yep.
there are very defined breaks in flavor as they come in.
Right.
Aftershave?
Yeah.
Chicks dig it.
A little different.
Can't wait wish whiskey like that.
It's excellent. It's up there, probably the top. I think I have 4 or 5 of them, full proof from different store picks.
Yep.
It's the top 3 for sure.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
And it might even be the top 2.
Yeah, I would put
I'd put it against some of the other ones, which I'm gonna do a blind test.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Then give it a shot.
I'll tell you. Definitely a lot of red fruit in glass afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still getting a little bit of peanut though. I'm getting that oily at the end. A little peanut.
Okay. No, it's very good.
I bet you with a nice cigar that adds some flavor to this and change it a little bit too, because that proof and like a nice, not a higher end.
Dark.
Yeah, like a dark cigar
cigar.
maybe.
Yeah.
Not a moderate flavor, a little more of a high end flavor, and see what they do to each other. That'd be
I like
interesting.
that.
Oh, look at that! I haven't had some cigars here. Oh, jeez.
Oh wow.
Might have to try that out. Oh, and they're all dark ones too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Winner, everybody wins.
Ah,
Everybody
that's
wins.
great.
Well,
American Whiskey Experience.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
don't forget Beverage King in Norwalk. Check them out. They do have a lot of Starlight there as well, which I really love.
Yeah.
Arj has a very good relationship with Starlight Distillery. Some picks, some bottles from them.
They got some bottles from Starlight picks that he did a while ago.
Yeah,
that I'm
they're
surprised they're still
I'm
there.
shocked.
I don't know why people are not jumping to pick some of those up. There's some
actually
killer
grabbed,
bottles
I
out
actually
there.
grabbed a couple when I was there last week.
Which is good to know because I am running low on a few of them that I know he still has. So
Yeah.
that's good to know, so I can pick them up. But
Yeah, really good.
It's you know what I think. Unfortunately, some people see the age statement and they get nervous, like, oh, it can't be that good. It's only four and a half
years.
year, whatever it is.
Good whiskey.
Guess what?
Good flavor.
You're getting so much flavor out of a
Well,
4 year, 4.5 year.
You and I agree. Listen, honestly, the age statement is great in some ways, but it's all about flavor.
Yeah.
If it tastes good, it tastes good. You know?
If I told someone, and not to jump off the foolproof, but we're still staying with Bev King here, talking about him and his picks. But if I told someone that was a certain picks from Starlight is a 6 year, you would be like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, if I just said it was 6 year,
Yeah.
you'd be like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I tell you it was really 4, 4.5.
Liar.
You'd be like, wow, that's
So
it's
good.
really good.
Yeah.
The way they're doing it is
They're doing really
they're doing a good job.
They're doing a really good job of finishing whiskey as well. And that's impressive.
This is really nice on the nose
Isn't
too.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can drink a few of these. I think I'd be okay with that. You know.
Well, hey, there you go. We can keep you going and going and going, but we know
We
after
could fill,
like
we could
12
fill,
minutes,
we
people
could,
don't pay
we
attention.
could fill the glass again.
And keep talking.
But thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Again, Beverage King in Norwalk. Check them out.
Yep.
Great pour. And American Whiskey Experience. Thanks
Yep.
again. Appreciate
Like,
it.
subscribe, follow, have friends follow,
Watch what you
follow
say.
friends, friends,
Watch,
friends,
watch
follow.
what you say in front of your watch.
Yep. Yeah, that was great.
That was weird.
I didn't even touch a button and just start talking.
They're spying on you.
Imagine it says something crazy like, "Oh, to find midgets, you gotta."
Follow the yellow brick road.
The
Thanks
proper
for-
way to tie a midget down is with duct tape.
Right.
Oh my God! How the
Right.
fuck?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, American Whiskey Experience.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
That's a good one, man. That
Yeah,
is
it's good. I'm glad we decided.
I like these anyway. I do. But this one's good.